If Joshua struggles, hesitates, or gets caught, the boxing world will explode. As one expert put it, if it goes more than 2 or 3 rounds, all the pressure shifts to Joshua. That's dangerous for him. The stats: a true David versus Goliath. Age: Jake 28, AJ 36. Height: Jake 6 feet 1 inch, AJ 6 feet 6 inches. Reach: Jake 7'6", AJ 82. Weight: Jake 228, AJ 245. Amateurs: Jake 1, AJ 43, Olympic gold medalist. Pro record: Jake 13-1, AJ 25-4. This isn't just a fight. It's a storyline. A myth. A real-life David versus Goliath. The final question. Some analysts claim Joshua is risking his legacy, others say Jake is risking his life. And some believe the entire fight is a win-win for Jake, and a lose-lose for Joshua. But the truth? On December 19, when the bell rings, none of the talk will matter. 2 men walk into the ring. And only one walks out with the world saying, he proved everyone wrong. Is Joshua cashing out? Froch thinks so. Not everyone thinks the danger is one-sided. Former world champion Froch criticized Joshua for even accepting the fight, calling it a cash-out. Froch believes Joshua is past his peak, lacks the hunger he once had, and may simply be chasing the biggest payday possible. He pointed out that Joshua has only fought twice in 2 years, been knocked out by Daniel Dubois, lost twice to Alexander Usyk, and is now facing a completely different type of risk, reputational risk. Tyson Fury recently said Jake has the power to knock Joshua out. A few analysts point out that Joshua's chin has been questioned for years. Jake does possess genuine knockout power, and the pressure is entirely on Joshua. If Jake loses, nobody cares. According to Froch, if Jake Paul lands even one punch, it damages AJ's entire legacy. The shocking part: some believe Jake can win. As crazy as it sounds, there are fighters who believe Jake Paul has a real chance. Jake Paul actually has several years of boxing development behind him. Why some experts believe Jake is in serious danger. Despite what promoters say, many fighters disagree, strongly. Former world champion David Benavidez put it bluntly, this is dangerous. Joshua is Joshua. Multiple-time champion. Olympic gold medalist. Jake probably gets knocked out. Former cruiserweight champion Benavidez Okolie warned it could be a major health risk for Jake due to the massive size, power, and experience gap. Even Haye told Sky News that this fight could end horribly wrong if Jake underestimates the British heavyweight. Haye pointed out the obvious physical mismatch. Joshua stands 6 feet 6 inches with an 82-inch reach, while Jake is 6 feet 1 inch with a 76-inch reach. And while Joshua cuts down to 245 pounds for this bout, Jake has only recently moved into heavyweight territory. In Haye's words, Joshua could do horrendous damage. Jake is stepping in with one of the most dangerous heavyweights alive. The fight: rules, weight, and real stakes. The upcoming Jake Paul vs. Anthony Joshua showdown isn't an exhibition or a circus act. It will be a fully sanctioned professional heavyweight bout, fought under the official marquee of Queensberry rules. 8 rounds, 3 minutes each, 10-ounce gloves, official judges, and most importantly, the result goes directly onto each fighter's permanent professional record. Joshua will be capped at 245 pounds, a limit set to keep the matchup competitive on short notice. Jake is expected to come in around 225 to 230 pounds. Despite criticism, promoters have made it clear, this is a real fight, with real consequences. Someone is going to win. Someone is going to lose. No acting. No fake scorecards. Nisa Budarian, CEO of Most Valuable Promotions, emphasized that the fight is not as mismatched as people assume. He even claimed it's less of a mismatch than Joshua's recent fight with Francis Ngannou, because unlike Ngannou, there are fighters with power, and then there is that one guy, the kind who doesn't need combinations, timing, or openings. He just needs to touch you once, and the entire fight changes. Anthony Joshua has always been that kind of problem. In a heavyweight division filled with monsters, his power still stands out. Everyone at this level hits hard, but Joshua? He hits hard, a different category of danger. And that is exactly why Joe Rogan's reaction to Joshua's new leaked training footage has gone viral. Recently, Rogan watched clips of Joshua working with elite coaches, firing off explosive combinations, looking sharper, faster, and more vicious than he has in years. After seeing the footage, Rogan didn't hold back. He called Joshua terrifying, and warned that Jake Paul may have finally walked into a challenge he cannot talk his way out of. If Jake steps into the ring with this version of Anthony Joshua, Rogan believes the ending could be brutal, and fast.